Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to a Friday Fire episode on A Better World with Adrienne. This is the quick, just download energy. This is not a deep dive meal. This is a quick win energy transmission podcast to just blast some codes. I have a lot coming through my channel. I'm sitting in Paris. If you're watching on YouTube, we have a little bit of a background here at my new Airbnb. And I just feel inspired to channel about retrogrades. So, as you know, for a better world, we use the ancient codes. One of the ancient codes is astrology, and astrology is simply divine timing that we study and leverage. It is simply knowing your blueprint, knowing the rhythms of the universe, knowing the stars, which, by the way, we never would have found Jesus. The three wise men, literally star of wonder, star of night. They were using the stars to find Yeshua. So let's just remember that. Using these ancient codes is a huge, important part of building a better world, of birthing your dreams. And so I feel really inspired because at the time of this recording, we are entering a huge retrograde season, and I want you to be prepared. I want you to know how to leverage it to advance your dreams. So before I get fully into this, a couple things. The first thing is the Mount Shasta New Earth Activation Retreat is on early bird pricing until July 21st. So just a few days after this podcast drops. Now, depending on when you receive this podcast, there still may be spaces open for the Mount Shasta New Earth Retreat. So if you're listening to this before the 21st, run, don't walk, go apply. I will reach out if we're in a aligned fit and we can get you booked at early bird price. If you are listening to this after the 21st of July, and you want to come to Mount Shasta because it's a good idea, literally no matter what price you pay, go to the link in the show notes, apply. If there are spaces still available, you can apply. We can get you booked, all the things. Okay. Let's talk retrograde season. So I want you to win in retrograde season. I want you to leverage this energy. What does a leverage mean? Leverage means you use force and energy in such a way that's very, very efficient to get a result that you want with the least amount of effort possible, right? So if you realize that there's an example of leverage is like when someone uses a crowbar to open something that's like slammed shut, right? You use the energy and you use the crowbar to leverage the energy to open the box that you want to open, right? The same with spiritual energy, the same with the energy of the stars, the cosmos, the universe, okay? And retrogrades are historically, people freak out about retrogrades. There's a lot of pop astrology out there. Everybody and their mom is posting on TikTok about astrology and Mercury retrogrades. By the way, one thing I really see coming for the Uranus and Gemini transit, which is the next 7 years. The last time there's been several instances of this, but astrologers being like attacked and things like that because of the power. It's very revolutionary information and people feel threatened when you tap into universal wisdom. So we can expect a lot of people really wanting to shut down how fast astrology is. People are remembering these codes. And so we just get to double down on it together because this is the truth. So people get scared of retrogrades. Don't let that be you. It's powerful. It's amazing. It's all a gift from Creator, and it's an energy that you can leverage to, yes, move forward quickly in your dreams. Okay. 4 bullet points on this Friday Fire for how to leverage retrograde season. Okay. Leverage it for your dreams, your goals, your mission, your divine assignment, the desires in your heart, the call in your soul. You are going to be leveraging this energy to advance that. Okay. So first things first, number 1, flip your perspective. Okay. Retrogrades are not bad. I repeat, retrogrades are not bad. Right now, we're entering a retrograde season in July of 2025 where we have Pluto retrograde, Saturn retrograde, Neptune retrograde, and then Mercury is entering stationing retrograde on the day that I'm recording this podcast, 333, as I say that. Okay, so we have the outer planets, the big ballers who hold deep, deep, deep energy. And then we have an inner planet, Mercury. It's more immediate. You can see the retrograde energy. I am traveling during this time. And so, yes, I'm getting all the travel insurance. Yes, I'm booking an extra time because you can expect delays, you can expect tech glitches, you can expect all of these things with a Mercury or retrograde. But you got to flip your perspective about retrogrades and celebrate them and love them and know that they are a gift from spirit. It's not something to fear, it's something to revere. If you want a life hack, do and think the opposite of what 99.9% of people do on this planet, and you'll be successful. Just do the direct opposite. So we see everybody freaking out about Mercury retrograde, and it's like, wow, this is amazing. This is a huge opportunity, right? Okay, number 2, slow down to speed up. Retrogrades are literally just time to reflect, redirect, refine, realign. It's a time to go within. Okay, you're going to be slowing down. It's a review process. What is a retrograde? It's when a planet moves backwards. So things come back from the past, people come back from the past, patterns come back. There's a recurring theme, and it's spirit is saying you missed a spot. You missed a spot in this energy. So this Mercury retrograde is in Leo. I expect a lot to come up with being seen, leadership, fiery energy, like there's going to be lessons in how you communicate in these themes in this Mercury retrograde. Now there's all different retrogrades, Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, Neptune retrograde in Aries, Saturn retrograde in Aries, like all of those things. It's bringing lessons back. It's like, or it's bringing ideas back. Maybe you had an idea like 6 months ago, and during this retrograde season, it comes back and you're like, oh, now's the time to launch that idea. Oh, now's the time. Spirit is saying you missed a spot in this energy. We've got to slow down. We got to look at it with a microscope so we can move forward with all of the information. So we don't have to do this twice, 3 times, 4 times, so we can do it correctly the first time. Okay, so it's slow down to speed up. If you feel like things are just a little bit like more cumbersome, that is why, and it's because there are things like mysteries to be revealed, information to be revealed. Slow down to speed up. Slow down so you can speed up in the long term, right? You want to be doing things correctly once rather than doing it really fast and sloppy like 3 times and eventually one day getting the quality. You'd rather just get the quality the first time because you slowed down to get all the information and to refine your process, right? Okay, number 3, go within and pass your tests. Okay, retrogrades are times to really go within yourself and remember that you have all the answers within you and that creator lives within you. Okay, reflect, refine, review, redirect, reassess, reset. It's a beautiful time to do cosmic cellular breath work with me. It's a beautiful time to sign up for the Mount Shasta retreat. Retreat, right? Retreat within yourself. And you're going to be in this deep inner journey, and I want you to be passing your tests. Yes, exes are going to come back. Yes, previous patterns are going to come back because spirit is saying, hey, I want to make sure that we're good in this area so you can move on. All right. You can expect to be tested even more during this time. It's a time, honestly, it's pretty much all the way till October, this retrograde energy, like major retrograde season. The Mercury is going to be complete around September 1st. However, that's just the beginning. For the Saturn retrograde, which I just did a whole 20-minute audio about Saturn retrograde and angel air. If you want daily downloads on astrology from me and you want cosmic cellular breathwork with me and you want a lit community of earth angels from all over the globe, high performers, the spiritual elite all over the globe learning astrology and high performance together. Join Angel Air. I do a download every day about the energy and how to use it and how to be amazing and epic in a mediocre world and just achieve excellence unconditionally using these codes. It's so fun. It's so fun. It's like Charlie's Angels, but New Earth Edition. You're going to go within and you're going to pass your tests. Okay. Things you can expect things to come back and it's like, okay, wow, like I'm going to meet this moment differently. Like what energy is being activated? What would my highest self do in this case? You know, it's going to come back. And then when the planet moves forward, you get to that lesson will keep coming, you know, it's like a circular vessel. It's a circular process. Okay. That's the third thing. You're going to go within and you're going to pass your tests. Okay. Passing your tests means you choose the highest destiny timeline. You pause, you are in your power. Okay. Nothing is happening to you. Everything is setting you up for success, wild magic, wild delight. Okay. Number 4, how to leverage retrograde season. You're going to play with the energy. If you remember that this is all a game and that this is fun and you just play with the energy, like when delays happen, I'm going to laugh and I'll be like, LOL, Mercury retrograde. It's just a reminder of how powerful spirit is. It's a reminder of how powerful the planets are. Okay. And that's when you can co-create with it. It's when you argue with reality and you're like, why is this happening? That's when you really are not a creator. You're destroying. You are not in the creation process. You're in the death process when you're in that energy. And so if you can just play with the energy and be like, wow, this is a game and we're in retrograde season and these are the rules of retrograde season. And, you know, obviously in the Friday Fire podcast, I'm not going to get into like, oh, these are all the rules of retrograde season. Like this is all this, all that. And it's like, no, we're not going to go into all of that in depth. Like that's what things like that I do in Angel Air. We're going to be doing that majorly in Mount Shasta with the equinox and the eclipse energy at the Mount Shasta retreat. You've got to be playing in the energy. Okay. It's retrograde season. Let's play. It's review season. Let's play. It's reset season. Let's play. It's refine, realign, redirect. Oh, I know where there's going to be delays. I know all my tests are going to come back from the past. Here's another theme. You're going to play with the energy and you're going to tap into your past lives. A lot of past life stuff comes up during retrogrades. Why? Because things bring things up from the past. Okay. Case in point, I'm in Paris right now. I had no idea how many past lives I have done here until I got here. And it was like very extreme, very visceral. I've been murdered many times in this city. I'm not going to lie. And, you know, it's those past lives coming up to bring awareness, to bring lessons, to bring healing. All right. There are past life codes. There are past life memories. There are past life learnings, rememberings. All of these things can come up and you can call in during retrograde season more than you usually can when everything's going forward, right? Something about retrogrades is like, it's like, okay, we're not in linear time, we're in quantum time. The planets are going backwards, we're still creating. It's like, it really throws a wrench in this idea of like 1 + 1 = 2. And it's like, okay, 1 plus a unicorn plus a wave equals my dream and destiny with like a croissant on the side. It's super fun. It's super magical. And my intention with this Friday Fire is to just give you 4 key ideas to focus on during retrograde seasons of all kinds. We're entering a huge one right now for the next, I would say 3 months-ish. So yeah, 2 months-ish, I would say 2.5 months. I want you in your power. I want you leveraging this retrograde season like the powerful creator you are. So first things first, flip your perspective. Number 2, slow down to speed up. 3, Go within and pass your tests. 4, play with the energy and tap into your past lives. Okay, let me know which one of these stuck out to you the most. Power moves. Sign up for the Mount Shasta New Earth Retreat. Go to the link in the show notes. Apply, book your spot on early bird before the 21st. That is a power move in alignment and leverage of retrograde season. Okay. If you want daily downloads on astrology from me, Angel Air, join us. Come play for a month. See if it's for you. We have the most amazing time, and you get audios from me every day so you can stay in the zone and stay in the magic, literally no matter what. And we do breath work together to feel safe, spiraling up. So I hope you have a beautiful day. The link to that is in the show notes. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful weekend. Go out there, make a stranger smile, be the change, be the light, be the real you. And I will see you next time on A Better World with Adrienne.